My name is Tami, and I am the owner of a small business in a small town in Ontario, Canada. We have on one side of our building a brick wall, which is actually part of an alleyway that we had commissioned an artist to do a community mural on that we were quite proud of, that encapsulated what our community was about. Unfortunately, after it had been up for some time, it was vandalized through spray paint graffiti. Um, Through cameras in a neighboring business, the vandals were identified and arrested. Through their court process, it was recommended by the courts that perhaps restorative justice may be a way to go. So I was contacted by that agency here in Ontario that the courts reached out to. Restorative justice was nothing I had ever heard of before. I've never been involved with the court system at all, but given that there was no physical injuries, I guess maybe is the best way to say it. It was damage to a property. It didn't impede business anyway. I agreed with the courts. I thought restorative justice might be a really good alternative for these two. They were two men, so that they could. I could hear I was really curious as to why they did what they did. Anyway, so because this mural was paying homage to our community, I started wondering, is this somebody who has issues with our community? Is it issues with my business? Is it issues with me, or was it just random? I had so many questions. And I also thought, by hearing how it impacted me as a community member and as a business owner, may resonate better with these gentlemen rather than paying a fine or spending time in jail. So we did do the restorative justice program. Obviously, I met these two gentlemen. It was very successful. I couldn't have asked for more. I kind of had an idea in my head of what I wanted the outcome to be, which these gentlemen came up. They offered the solution that was exactly what I wanted. So they listened, they explained, and then they took responsibility. They, out of their time and money, came and repaired the wall, and also put some sort of product that basically seals the mural so that it can't be graffitied again. If somebody tries to graffiti, it's just going to wipe off. So that was their solution, which I was quite happy with. And then through our conversation, I came to realize that one of the gentlemen is actually an artist. So I offered him a separate part of my wall if he wanted to do a design and come to me. He can have that be his canvas and create a design on there and use his talents in a positive way. So I think the restorative justice is a great program for many, many reasons. For small business owners in particular, because it is such an emotional, you have such an attachment to your business when you're a small business owner. It does consume the largest portion of your life. A small business owner is not an easy task. And because you have that attachment, it's much more emotional than just something being stolen off your shelves or somebody graffitiing your building. It's much more emotional than that. And I think I would encourage retailers or any small business owner. It's what you want is so much more than restitution. Yeah, you want to be compensated for the money you lost, however the money was lost. But I think more you want to understand why it happened to you. And that's what the restorative justice program can give you. I never would have been given that resolution without the restorative justice program.